Check, 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 check. What is good? It is your boy Jones Gray, Auntie's favorite, back again with episode 22 of Generation Genius. I'll be dropping a new one for you guys every single Sunday. I am back consistently. Like I said, hope you guys checked out Generation Genius episode 21, where I talked about a wide variety of topics. That is a cap. I did not. What am I talking about? I talked about being motivated. What did I talk about on there? Oh my God. I don't even know, bro. It was dope. It was a dope rant. Kind of a rant with a few ideas I have written down, but that doesn't even matter. Today, on this episode of Generation Genius, I would just like to talk to you guys about my updates on all the craziness going on in the world. I don't want to talk too specifically about the topics. I would just like to talk about more so of what 2020 has taught me. This is like a part 2 of a original podcast I already done. I guess I wanted to more sort of diverge into what 2020 has taught me, part 2. I forgot which episode is part 1. It might be one of the beginner episodes. You guys will see it. It's in the title. It's more so along of like what 2020 has taught me, blah, 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 blah. Something like that. So, yeah. So, Generation Geeks, episode 22. What I've learned about 2020. As of now, as I am in, what are we in, November 1st? I'm recording this as of November 1st. Yeah, it's November 1st. Bro, it's November. We've been in quarantine since March, bro. Like, 2020 was not playing games, bro. 2020 was like, guess what? I'm coming for y'all. And it just kept just trickling down. And if you are a New Jersey resident like I am, Phil Murphy has just extended the freaking lift on quarantine. It's not lifted. We're still here for 30 more days. But at this point, I think we've all gotten used to just like having irregular times, Walmart not being open 24 hours, church being closed. I need to get back into church, but I need to praise him because, man, toof. My mouth be slipping sometimes. No cap. You know what I'm saying? Glory be to God. I'm not going to lie to y'all, though. My mouth do be slipping. I be catching myself saying some potty words. I'm not even oh, snap. My mic fell. Hold up. Check. We good? Okay. Check. We good still? Okay, yeah, we good. I'm not even used to using big potty words, bro. I be dropping. Amen. Glory be to God. Yeah. Some of my music, you might find some cussing in there, you know what I'm saying? For now, you know what I'm saying? I'm on a new path of music, so you guys are going to be hearing a lot more greater content from my music. Not to knock my old music. My old music is good, but the new music is way 10 times better because constantly improve myself, and that is what I wanted to talk about today. Sorry for the beginning rants, but I wanted to talk about why constant improvement is so important. Especially in 2020, I've learned that constant improvement is very, very important in 2020 because if you're not constantly improving, you're just constantly in the same circle, you're in the same wave. And why would you want to be on the same circle and wave when it comes to your own path? And 2020 has taught me that, like, even August, September me is not the same as November me. I feel like I'm constantly evolving and constantly changing as far as my brains think, as far as my brain thinks, as far as my waves think, as far as what type of girls I like think, as far as what type of movies I like. You know what I'm saying? Like, 2020 has just made me improve. It's kind of forced us to improve ourselves. And I don't knock anybody that's died. Rest in peace to the people that have died from the pandemic and the coronavirus. One thing that really hit me when Chadwick Boseman died, I was not filming a podcast when Chadwick Boseman had died. When he had died, I actually had cried. I'm not even gonna cap with y'all. And the reason I cried is because, number one, I'm a huge Chadwick Boseman fan. Like, I don't want to say I'm the biggest fan. I didn't know every single detail about him. Like, I didn't know his birthday and his height. I wasn't like a super creepy fan, but I was a fan where, like, if Chadwick Boseman dropped a movie, bro, I'm gonna watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been a fan of him since, I would say honestly, I've probably been a fan of him since the Robinson movie, the Jackie Robinson movie. Great movie. Him and Harrison Ford are a dope team. That's one of my top sports movies. You know what I'm saying? I thought somebody tapped me on my shoulder. I was about to fight. I'm like, no. Nah, but Jackie Robinson movie was a great movie. James Brown came out after that, and that was a really great movie. That was another dope movie. I'm a big James Brown fan too, so just to see him as James Brown was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Viola Davis was in that too. Shout out to Viola Davis. You know what I'm saying? She's a great actor too. I'm a huge movie buff, but let me just keep going. And those movies on set for me, like, yo, this dude is a dope actor. Like, he's like up there. He's gonna be like the next Denzel. He's gonna do amazing things, bro. Like, his movies are all really, really good. There's some movies, I'm not gonna even cap with that. There's some movies by him I haven't seen. I still want to see The movie he dropped on Netflix. I forgot the name of it. Forgive me for forgetting the name. I can't think of it right now. I've got so many thoughts going through my brain. That I wanted to see. The 12 Bridges movie I have not seen yet. I still want to catch that. There's another great movie on Netflix that he has. It's called something with him being a king. I have not gotten to that, but of course I've seen this Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? Of course I've seen the Marshall movie. That was a great movie. Thurgood Marshall, if you guys don't know who that is, make sure you look it up, black people. Come on now. That's a great movie. I watched that early. So I've seen a good amount of his movies. I didn't know, I did not know how much of a legacy he left because he was definitely an idol to me as a creative because you know what I'm saying? As a film mind and as a artist, he's definitely somebody in the black community that we all were just like, bro. Same thing with Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan. Oh my gosh. Michael B. Jordan. Say Michael Jordan. Still Michael Jordan, bro. Okay. Talking to myself now. Michael B. Jordan dropped some amazing movies. You know what I'm saying? Creed 1, Creed 2. You know what I'm saying? He's dropped some classics as well, you know what I'm saying, within the black community. And I feel like it just hits differently as a black person, specifically for me as a black man. It hits differently when we lose our idols, not only so soon, but we lose our idols in a way where it's just like, bro, like I didn't even get to meet this person. Like, cause in the back of my brain, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna meet this dude once I'm up where I want to be. I'm gonna meet Denzel once I'm where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna meet the greats that I want to meet. Forrest Whitaker. You know what I'm saying? Sidney Poitier. All the great actors I have in the back of my brain. Like, yo, when I get to the spot I want to be, I have to shake these people's hands. I have to have a 10-minute conversation with them because these are my idols. Literally, like and I'm not knocking anybody that's not black, but I'm saying for me specifically, and to be fair to me, growing up, this goes beyond just them being idols. It's like growing up as a black kid, especially predominantly in a white town, you look at a lot of these idols and you're like, bro, like, you look at people like Uncle Phil, you look at people like Will Smith, you know what I'm saying? You look at shows like A Different World. You look at shows like what's the show with LL Cool J it's always on? Oh my gosh. In the House. You look at shows like In the House, you're like, bro, like I want to do that one day. I want to be on that show one day. You look at shows like That's So Raven. You look at shows like that and you're like, bro, I have to be in this one day. Or like these people are my idols because yes, we have Superman and you have Marvel characters, but there's something about being a black person or being a person of color where you get to see movies like Us. You get to see movies like Us. You get to see movies like Get Out. You get to see just these like 2016, 2017. You saw like this amazing spark of like, yo, black people are creating some. Oh my gosh. You saw you're like, yo, black people are creating some powerful, powerful cinema, and that's why this past 2020. I've been just diving so much more into black culture cinematic wise because I'm like, yo, like black people are doing some amazing, amazing, amazing things. And it's so inspirational. Like you see that somebody like Chadwick Boseman, I watched Black Panther again over the beginning of the pandemic and I'm like, yo, this movie is so, so good. Like, and it's so inspirational to see that, bro, this is created from black hands. Like we actually get to see in action a real life black superhero. The movie didn't come out in 2020. I believe it came out in 2018. But for me, 2020, the big reason why I wanted to improve is because I saw that, yo, I get to see firsthand what black people get to create. And then don't even get me started on Kobe. I talked about Kobe in the podcast. I'm not even going to delve in. You know what I'm saying? You see somebody like Pop Smoke. Me and him are like similar in age. I might have been 3 or 4 years older than him before he died. Rest in peace to him as well. You see that like, yo, like black people are not playing, bro. We're doing things. And I encourage anybody listening to this podcast, yo, like improve. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like don't just settle because you see when you just kind of settle and go, I'm never going to be where I want to be. You settle and you don't improve your life. You settle for non-improvement. And I think the first key to succeeding, specifically for me, because I want to give advice, but I want to give it in a way where it's like I'm not preaching to you. So I'm going to say the best advice that I can give at this point in my life is that, yo, the first step to improving is knowing that you can. If you don't improve, because you can't improve, you're not going to improve. But if you think of my brain like, yo, I want to improve, I'm going to do this better, start, bro. From Monday to Friday, Oh, sorry. Let's even delve even further. From Monday to Monday, bro, the amount of improvement you could do on yourself in a week. Like if you drink a gallon of water every day for 7 days, I promise you, your body's not gonna feel the same. I haven't had McDonald's or Wendy's or any of that nonsense in a month, and my body's been feeling amazing. My skin's been clear. My body feels amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, my brain feels better. Like, I just feel more on ease because I'm like, I took that step to improve. I'm like, yo, I want to improve this aspect of my life because I know that on the other side of this is going to get better. And it's hard at first because I be all, man, let me tell you, first of all, McDonald's fries is the devil. Them fries are smack smack. McDonald's fries are on smack smack. Wendy's fries are on smack smack too. Like, man, whew. But I took that step because I wanted to improve on my diet. I wanted to improve how I felt inside, bro. Another thing I'm doing, reading my Bible more. I definitely have to read it a lot more and keep practicing and being a better at doing that. But the reason I say that is because I'm not perfect. I want to constantly be improving. I want to get to where I'm an hour into reading my Bible. I want to get to a point where I'm an hour into reading this book I'm into. You know what I'm saying? A solid hour. I'm an avid reader, but I never time my reading. I was just kind of like, I kind of just read, but you know what I'm saying? I want to be like, okay, at least I read for an hour today. You know what I'm saying? Constantly taking the steps to improve myself. It's like, okay, instead of me just watching TV, let me watch something that's actually going to put me in a better position for myself. I'm not knocking, yo. If you want to watch anime, okay, let me relax. I'm not a huge anime head. I'm just a huge fan of certain anime shows that I watch. Boom. Clarified that in case anybody want to test my anime skills. But I've learned that with also come improving in 2020, you have to be aware of what you can improve on. Like, don't be insecure with yourself. Write down things you want to improve on and actually improve on them. And if those things you want to improve on are things that people, if you want to improve on something in you that you don't like about yourself, but other people will like that quality about you, if the quality does not benefit you but benefits other people, change that quality about yourself. Like, if you're like the drink champ at the bar, but you don't want to drink anymore, bro, just don't drink and don't go out. Like, figure something else out. Or if like you're just what else? What's a great example? If you're the guy if you're the, I don't know, man. Like what's a great example? If you're the twerk queen, I don't know, if you're like the twerk champion and you don't want to be the twerk champion anymore, stop being the twerk champion. Or if you don't want to drink 12 cups of coffee a day, don't drink 12 cups of coffee a day. If everybody around you is drinking coffee, just drink water. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just using those examples that came off the top of the dome. But that's just starting ways to improve yourself. Like, like I said, start little. Because like I said, bro, like the reason I talked about not only Chadwick Boseman, but just black people and black cinema in general, and seeing like these amazing things people are using, like Ava DuVernay, that's her name, right? Ava DuVernay, and you got Letitia. Oh my gosh, why am I freezing? The Letitia woman, that she's a great director. You know, you guys know. Maybe you don't. I don't know. I'm gonna get her name. I promise I'm gonna get her name. I'm not gonna Google it because I'm talking to you guys. But you know what? Forget this. I'm gonna Google her name. Forget this. I know her name, bro. I know it. Hold up. Woman directors. Because it's gonna bother me, guys. It's gonna bother me. What is her name? Not Issa Rae. Issa Rae, come on. Issa Rae is phenomenal. Lene Waithe, bro. Lene Waithe. Yo, if you watch her interviews, bro, she runs The Chi. I've not watched The Chi, just random clips, but she also made Queen and Slim. Bro, that movie is, I watched that movie during quarantine too, and that's all right. So that's another movie I'm like, bro, that I can create that if I want to make that, not Queen and Slim, but it's like, bro, a black person made that. Like, what am I doing over here? Like, hold on. And then you have people like Kevin Hart moving and buckling. It's like, bro, like, you have to seek inspiration for improvement too. Like, that's a bar. I've learned that in order for me to improve on myself, I have to seek inspiration. Seeking inspiration is one of the best things ever because you never run out of inspiration to seek. There's so many things you get inspiration from. Yo, crack open a book you never cracked open before, because I've learned, bro, some books I didn't want to read. I'm like, this look kind of whack. The cover look trash. But like, those books recommended to me changed how my brain thought. Like, I wasn't, all right, so like, I just read my first Tony Robbins book this year. And the reason I just read I've known who Tony Robbins was for a long time, but like, I was like, Tony Robbins, I don't want to read a Tony Robbins book. Those books are those books are not bad, but like those books are just like everybody reads Tony Robbins. But I'm like, yeah, maybe there. You know what I'm saying? And I finally read it. I'm reading it now. Awaken the Giant Within. And oh my gosh, that book is crazy. I'm like, bro, why the heck did I not read this? And what's even more messed up is I watched a bunch of Tony Robbins interviews and I love Tony Robbins. I just was not trying to read those books. And I forgot even why I was trying to read those books. I guess it wasn't like everybody's trying to read those. Da, da, da. I've always been like a fan of like reading like, not like independent books, but I've always been a fan of just like finding stuff that is like either super, super new or like super, super classic, like the stuff in the middle. But Tony Robbins is a legend, bro. Like Tony Robbins has improved millions upon thousands of people's lives. So like that's another thing. Like seek inspiration and don't ever knock where the inspiration is going to come from. You never know, bro. Like give the things that are recommended a chance, because we too, we are so guilty, especially millennials. We're so guilty of not doing things or reading things or watching things that are, everybody likes this movie, like blah blah blah. But it's like, nah, bro. Like, so everybody seen Wolf of Wall Street, watch Wolf of Wall Street. I promise you'll find inspiration. You know what I mean? So I would say just don't knock anything if you want to improve yourself. Like improvement, the key to improvement, I will say it again. The key to improvement is definitely making sure that you are seeking inspiration. Because without inspiration, you can't improve. Like you don't just sit in your room for 10 minutes and go, I'm going to improve myself. Okay, 10 more minutes. 21. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know, yeah, exactly. That's dead silence. Yeah, because, yeah, right. You can't just, you have to seek inspiration and seek inspiration for improvement, but don't seek validation for improvement. Because when you seek validation for improvement, you will never, ever improve. You seek, improving is all about self-improving yourself. I mean, you want to improve yourself to improve your life, improve your financials, improve your relationship with God, whatever you want to do, like, and seek God for sure. You know what I'm saying? That's really it. Like, hey man, get to that Bible, get it popping. Like I've been reading a lot more. You know what I'm saying? But that's a different lesson for a different day. I've been talking too long. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been your boy Jones, the Great, aka Auntie's favorite, back again with another episode of Generation Genius. I will see you guys later. Peace.